Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Sunday. I am so excited that the sun is out. It has been overcast and cloudy. Oh my gosh. And so I just did a video, just sharing what I've been going through and whatever, adapting. And I was like, God, it feels so good to feel the sun on me. And boom, here comes the sun. Bam, 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 bam. Here comes the sun. Bum, bum, bum. It's all right. Near, 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 near. Okay. Beyond yourself, beyond thyself. What does beyond thyself want you to know? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine beings, the source of light energy. Uh-oh. What? There's about to be a dog fight? No, I'm just kidding. All right. High vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine beings, source of light energy. Can we please get some messages of clarity for those who would like it, please? Let's get our hands warmed up here. Hold on. I just watched Karate Kid on my phone the other night. So, which I can actually do this. And all right. Can we please get some messages of clarity for those who like it? Spirit, show us what's beyond ourselves. Want us to know. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, we got a few things under there. Okay. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Sorry, the sun there. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. It's interesting. The picture is interesting here. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. These pictures are giving me different messages than what the actual written words are. That's interesting. So you may have recently been pushing against what spirit has been showing you, or your spirit team, or whatever, or what your intuition's telling you. You may have been going against the grain, fighting. It's like you're in this small fishbowl trying to fight a fight that's not yours. And it's like, something may not be meant for you, or something spirit is saying for a lot of people, you don't even realize that you're fighting against something. It's like it's not going with the flow, but it's something you really want, or a point you're trying to get across, or something that you're really trying to do, and you're really pushing against for what's trying to be aligned for you. It's kind of like you have one foot in and one foot out. So with the wind blowing, I'm holding the cards down here. And it's like spirit is saying is that you are way too big for this small fishbowl that you have been in. It's just like with plants, when you have a little baby plant and the plant's not growing, well, in order for that plant to grow, it needs a bigger pot to expand its roots. It's time for you to finally jump out of this small fishbowl and move what's more in alignment for you. Whatever's been going on in this small fishbowl, it's not in alignment with you, but you're not being fully committed. It's like you have one foot in and one foot out. And spirit is saying, it's finally time for you to jump 2 feet. Stop going tiptoeing back and forth like, well, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should do this, because this is something that really excites you. This is how you know this is for you. This is something that really excites you, something that really lights your fire. And it's like there's some fears. What spirit is saying, there's some fears that are holding you back. That's not making you, that it's preventing you from jumping into this bigger bowl. It's like, yes, you're going to be in this bigger pool of water, which means you have a lot more ground to cover, which is weird. And there may be a lot of things that you're not familiar with, or a lot more space that you feel that you need to fill. And that's what the fear is what spirit is saying. Your fear of the expansion. So what is it that you're pushing against? I only pulled a few decks out here. What is it that you're pushing against? What the fuck you need to know? What the fuck are you pushing against here? What are you pushing against? An old relationship or old connection that you may have been in. To be honest, since you left, I don't think about you all the time. And there's a crow. So maybe moving on from a connection. Maybe there's somebody who's been having a hard time moving on from you in a connection that keeps pulling you back. Spirit is saying, this is going all kinds of places, but a mindset that's keeping you stuck in past energies that's preventing you from moving forward. The old you is gone. Stop living in the past. You can't make it up. That's what it is. An old version of you. It's like you're almost afraid to leave your old life behind because what you're jumping into is the unknown, and it's such a vast space. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to put both your feet in this and jump forward in this. There's signs and synchronicities that are showing you what you're doing currently isn't in alignment with you, that you need to kind of make this jump into this bigger fishbowl. And it's like you're afraid to excuse me, there may be parts of you that are afraid to move on from your past versions because you don't know what this new version is supposed to look like. You don't know what the future holds. You know it's something great, you know it's something abundant, you know it's something wonderful, but it's just so large, you're just not sure. So it's kind of like, I'll do it in this area of my life. Maybe for these couple weeks I'm like testing the water out, but then it gets too scary, it gets too vast. Old timelines, people, places, things keep trying to pull me back, and so I go back to old versions of myself, or it could be old mindsets that leave you or keep you stuck in the past. And Spirit is saying, it's like, listen, it's time for you to go all in and commit to yourself. Do we need to know? Let's go ahead. I'm going to lay the cards on here so they don't blow away here. Let's see what the Spiritual as Fuck deck wants you to know. Oh, of course I didn't put my glasses out here, but we'll see. We got light, so. Spiritual as Fuck cards. My hands are getting a little cold here. Sorry. Well, the world doesn't owe you anything. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Well, here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick. Then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. No one owes you anything. You owe it to yourself. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. Take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient and self-reliant now because you had to be? Think of the fucked up person who taught you that lesson. Send them a little cosmic thank you. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you avoid going back in for the same lesson with a new fucked up person, though. Right. So maybe that's what's been pulling you back, is that, realizing, thinking that, well, because A, B, and C happened to me, I deserve this and expect this from the universe. And it's like, listen, what did you learn from those experiences? That old lot timeline, the things that you're trying to move on from, what did you learn? What was the lesson you learned? Again, like this card's saying, it doesn't take away from the fucked up shit and the fucked up people that were in your life. It doesn't take away from that. What did you learn from it? Did you learn how to be more self-reliant? Did you learn how to trust your intuition more? Did it get you to go outside of your comfort zone more and maybe get outside or try new things or have new experiences in life? Did it also create you to go in hermit mode so you can look within and start to look at how your behaviors and patterns have allowed you to be in situations or around people that don't fucking honor you? What did you learn? Spirit is saying that is the key for you finally moving on from what's not aligned with you, is realizing what you learned from these situations. How did you benefit from them in the long run? Again, I keep hearing people, well, they should have done this. We're not talking about them. We're talking about your life. With love. Send them a thank you. We're out of time. The lessons that you learned. It's time for you to jump into this big bowl, put both feet in, and do what excites you.